Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Ole Miss offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The run inside. It's Cotton. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Maryland's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time. He
snags it and he's open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The snap sets up to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires left. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Fuller. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Right at the line. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be.
Running free. The 30. The 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Cotton. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Makes his man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Finds his target. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. In the backfield, it's Gee. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarter...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Terrapins! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quick give. It's Cotton. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Caught on the RPO. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Working that left side now. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Got room on the return. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big has them set up in business. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Keeps it himself. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. On the run, it's long. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Handoff again. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Rashida Downs going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long.
Goes high to pull it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. An 84-yard drive there. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of that one.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to the single back. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Under pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to... Grabs it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Straight ahead, it's Cotton. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. As we check in with Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Right back to the well. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side is Fuller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. 129. Ready, go.
Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Gant. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. But that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
On the Maryland sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 9 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's the Hokies on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. This offense has it with really good field position. Hits inside, it's Cotton. Runs through the tackle. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Reels it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Rush is on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's long. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just overshot his man and Bounds incomplete. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Second and long here. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man. Lowers those pads. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That was a lightning drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. From the gun. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Buying a little time to his left.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Between the hashes, it's Connors. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Sees an alley. He's got enough. That gives him 100 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Touchdown, Terrapins! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and 19 on the season.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Cotton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Rush right in his face. Turning it on. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The quick game. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose down the left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Rebels. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the Terrapins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. Touchdown, Maryland! They've got the lead here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Long way to go on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hicks. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Makes the grab past the marker. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on first down. And he gets it away.
Got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they could. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
On the Maryland sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been...
Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
From the gun, it's Barmore. Just smothered on the play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's long. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
David, I've been so impressed watching this 5-star true freshman and how he's played earlier this year. I think everybody knew he was physical and he could run and he had speed, but this is a guy that can catch the ball, he can block, he can do a lot of different things in this offense. The moment has just never seemed too big for him.
Yeah, I think mentally, physically is never really an issue with a lot of freshmen. It's always the mentally. Can I take it? Can I learn the playbook? Can I handle all these things that are coming at me? He's handled it all. He's handled it with flying colors. He's on pace to rush for over 1,000 yards. As a true freshman, like investment they made in him, well spent.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's changing the play. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got him downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it moving. It's Barmore. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, gonna throw it. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country. Over 100 yards his last game out. He's got over 100 in this one. And this is why he's up for the Heisman Trophy here, guys, late in the year. It's what you do in the month of November that gets you remembered as a team, but also individually. He keeps putting performances like this together. We're going to see this guy in New York City.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You've put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
They're all over him. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.